up all week. It's been a crazy week. So haven't had to jump on here and talk with you guys, but here we are, and kind of want to talk about a few. It's a hot topic. The course is a hot topic. What else? Just Moto in general. Supercross coming up, so we'll kind of get through all of that stuff, but we'll wait for some people to get on here. Usually it takes a couple minutes for people to start chiming in. It's been a long one, boys and girls. Let me move this light so it's not so bright. There we go. Yo, Bobby! All right, we're getting some people trickling in now, so this is great. Day was good. Thanks, Cade, for asking. Howdy, Pod. What's up, the Loopy? It's good to see you guys popping on. It's been a minute since I've been live. I guess it's been... I was going live quite a bit there for a little while. I was going live, a few times a week. Motovid's the GOAT. What's up, bro? If I'm known as the GOAT of motocross coaching when I die, mission accomplished. What's up, Devin? I'm glad you made it. What's up from Gonzales, Louisiana? Tell me where you guys are from. I'm not sure when AJ and I will work together. We have been talking a little bit back and forth. I made fun of his hair the other day, so he may not like me that much right now. But he says he does. He says it was funny. So, sorry, last fit. Bobby, it's actually been one of the best things that ever happened, so don't say sorry. What's up, Moto Vids from Texas? That's close to me, as I'm actually in Texas, too. Maryland, North Carolina. Cajun Mudslingers. Who won versus AJ? We haven't raced officially. I won the barrel race contest, which he put out on his Instagram, but I never put out a video because our content wasn't that great. And he won a slow bike race. So, anyways, I'd say we're pretty close in speed. He's definitely a little more in the race mode than I have the desire to be. So, a couple things. I caught crap the other day. You know, in the comments, you can read through my comments. There's always one or two knuckleheads, right, that have their opinion on things, and whether it's right or wrong, it's their opinion, so I don't really judge them too much, but I will call them knuckleheads. I was about to move to the race road for them to shut down. Jet, we're not shut down, brother. We just moved. So I had a guy message me about how I didn't race Supercross. So I'll tap into that a little bit. Or another. I've already explained it in a video, but for you guys out there, and maybe he'll pop on here. But he was pissed that I'm not racing Supercross. But there's a few really, really big reasons why. One, I got really consumed by building this course for you guys, which is out right now. If you haven't gotten on our course, it's pretty sweet. And if you guys are on here and you've signed up for the course, let everyone know what you think about it. I think it's pretty awesome. So I spent like 4 months head down on that. And head down means learning how to do it, learning the exact structure to put in place for you guys to learn the best, building the videos, writing the scripts, building the marketing, building the site, all those things, right? Going back and forth with Carson, it's just he and I who did it, and we hired basically guidance to do it. So, anyways, spent a ton of time on building that course, and time kind of snuck up on me. And then I was emailing back and forth with the people who run Supercross about my pro card, and I'm not eligible for my pro card because I haven't had it in so long. So, anyways, not eligible for the pro card. I have to go through a whole year of getting my points. Building a course for you guys, and overall, I have a kid, and I kind of wanted to show him what that journey was like, but he's not super interested in dirt bikes right now, and I don't really necessarily need to drag him into that world to show him something that his dad's capable of doing. He'll know one day, he'll know what I was capable of doing. So anyways, those were the few reasons. At first, I thought it was exciting because I wanted him to see that, but then I realized, no, that's just me kind of wanting him to see that. It's not necessarily what he's super interested in, so... anyways, who's your pick to win Supercross this upcoming year? Man, is it going to be a barn burner. There's so many fast, incredible riders. If you could guess, it's out of pure luck. It's not that you've calculated who's the best rider, because it's impossible to guess that. I think that AC is going to be really good. I think that Kenny's going to be good as always. I think Sexton's going to be really good. I'm curious to see how Tomac does on that Yamaha. How do you guys think that he's going to do on that Yamaha? You guys got any opinions on it? Obviously, it's a winnable bike, right? Ferrandis is doing some winning on it, and, the Yamahas are pretty solid bikes nowadays, right? Like if you would have asked me that 5 years ago when I was spending time at the Stewarts, like I lived right across from the Stewarts, so I trained with them for 4 or 5 years back in '08 era. And that was when James is going from Kawasaki, and then he went to Yamaha. That bike was crap, right? Like if Tomac switched to that, he would have had the same scenario that James had, a real hard time getting the bike to work. So anyways, man, it's a toss-up. And in the lights class, the same thing. They're all fast. I'd love to see Jet do really well. I actually like his brother a lot, Hunter. Super down-to-earth, smart kid. Kind of feel like he lives under the shadows. He probably doesn't feel like that, but maybe he does. Kind of lives under the shadows of Jet because Jet's got a little more outgoing character. And all you social media people love that outgoing character because it's something that you can kind of connect with. And Hunter's a little more quiet, but I think that he's really amazing on the bike, and I would love to see him do well too. If we get some Americans up in there, that'd make your favorite proud American motocross coach happy. But you can't discriminate to the people that are best in the world. So, what's the best dirt bike brand? Get asked that a lot, man. It really just depends on what you're after. I'm thinking Honda's got a good lineup this year. Yamaha's obviously got a good lineup, and KTM and all those, Austria brands are always solid. Hey, if you guys don't mind hitting the like button on this, there's a handful of people on here. It'll maybe send it out to some more people. What's up, Pemberton? It's good to see you on here, bud. Hope you're doing good. Do you do trials bikes? No, I don't, but I do have some fairly exciting news for you guys. You'll be the first to hear. I'm in the midst of buying a woods bike, and I'm going to start racing some woods and doing some more XC/Enduro videos. There may even be a whole separate channel pop up. You guys keep it on the hush. And, just getting into that world. I know that a lot of the techniques that we use in our, even in our Masterclass that we just built, like all the stuff that we use in motocross is very applicable, but there definitely are some variances in how you want to ride the bike, especially in really, really tight stuff where you've got to be pivoting the bike left to right standing. You'll have a little more of a loose knee than you will, when you're riding motocross. They're tight most of the time because you're a little higher speeds. Bike can flop around a little easier. Cool. Do you do all your... No, I've got a really solid dude that helps me with my videos. His name's Carson, Hammock Media. He's been with me. Funny story about Carson. So I got to tell you this story because it's a good one. When I first started the YouTube channel, I was with Jason Doyle. Really good dude. He lives in Colorado now. He's having a lot of success up there doing his thing. We did it together for, I want to say, like a little over a year and a half. Among that time, Carson was like 14. Or no, maybe less. I think he was in 7th grade, so whatever age that is. And Carson used to bug me all the time. I actually said yes to him coming over and shooting a video. The first video we ever shot together was how to ride a dirt bike in 30 seconds. And it was like, we just had to like make this really fast, like how to ride a dirt bike video, and he used it. And I think he won like some competition at his school with it. And, over the years, he would bug me about coming and shooting. Our YouTube channel was kind of blowing up at the time. And I would always kind of turn him down. I'm like, man, this kid, a couple of reasons. For a long time, he didn't even have a car. So it was like, hey, dude, can you come after school? I was like, well, let me see if I can get a ride from my mom or my dad. And he did do that quite a bit. And so, he came over and did some videos and stuff. But until he kind of got a little later into high school, we finally started letting him do some videos. And he started running our channel, I guess it's been about a year and a half ago. He does all the stuff. He built the whole course. The whole Masterclass that you guys see, he built it all. And he's super smart and really good at what he does. And he holds himself accountable. And I couldn't really ask for any better partner in that world. So Carson's the man. Long story short there. Yeah. So anyways, I had no idea to ride two-stroke would be amazing beginner video. Yeah, we'll definitely get on some more beginner videos. Ontario, Canada. Who's spamming? Good job, Carson. There we go. Did any of you guys sign up for our Technique Masterclass? Closes in 3 days. Just a quick question. Any yeses or nos in here? I'll leave the link to it in the top of this in case you wanted to. And if any of you got a question around it, I'll definitely answer it. I already need more thumbs up. I can tell you like this. Nope, Rafa didn't sign up. Anybody? Did anybody sign up? Cincinnati sends mad respect. Heck yeah. Come on, Ohio. Wish I could. Wake boys, too much bread. $100 a month, man. That's not too bad for 3 months. Nope. No one. Not one person. I hope at least one person from this goes and checks it out and signs up. It's literally as cheap as you're going to get for that much training, organized, something you can do in your backyard. You can't get your AMA license from me. I'm going to go play in the 3 feet of snow we just got. Heck yeah, Candy. Have fun. Colt, I will post the link in this video. Can I do that? Top chats. It'd be sweet if I could do it from here, but I don't think I can I? Save a highlight, share. No, I can't do anything from here. I'm going to post it in. I'll post the link as soon as we get off of here. Have a check and look at a lot of blue clay. Thinking of adding in wood chips to help reduce the slop. That definitely will help soak up some of that water. What is your favorite dirt bike you've ever owned? Tiki, yeah, I see you in there. I see you. Sorry if I didn't say that right. Justin, I get it, man. You can do it in your backyard, but you don't know what to do in your backyard. That's why you would pay. Do any of you guys watch Pete Hager? He does quad videos. Nope. Yeah, so anyways, my favorite bike that I've ever had, I've gotten this question asked before. I really like the Honda I'm riding right now, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. I do like that Honda. But I had a 2011 KX450 that I felt like that I couldn't mess up on. I don't know if you guys have ever had a bike in your life where you feel like you just couldn't mess up. Like, I could ride it as fast as I wanted. I just felt like I couldn't crash it almost. Yeah, and that's when you know you have a bike set up really well and you're really driving with that bike. It was a KWWD Kawasaki. I was sponsored by Ken Watley while drilling back in Florida. We were racing Sponsors Cup in Florida. We did a lot of winning that year on that bike. And when the new bikes came out in 2012, they completely redesigned them. Never liked it. Never could get along with it. It was hard to get along with that bike. My 2011 was where it was at. Just never got on with the other ones. But yeah, to answer your question, that was it. What is good brand for protective gear? All the big brands are good, man. All the big brands making like a high, low, and a medium tier. Like, cheap, mid-grade, very high-end. Fox O'Neill, Answer, all the big brands. TTR 230, that's a good bike, Jackson. I like that bike. Thor's a good brand. Looking through some of these 2000 RM 125. Yeah, so to revisit also my last video, I've gotten like a lot of positive there, so I want to thank all of you guys that have watched the latest video. So basically that was just a day that was really bad that ended in an even worse day. And, in business things happen like that, and there's no hard feelings to anyone who was involved. And, everyone's moved on from that, and everyone's life's probably in a better place, especially mine, and I'm assuming everyone else that came along that journey. The MX factory and where it started, man, to see where it's grown to today, I can never complain, I know it could seem like that I'm complaining, but I'm not complaining. I'm telling a story, and the story is, look, things get hard, and you make it out. And if you're not willing to see the hard days through, then what do you really have? If every day was good, it would kind of suck. You would never know the difference. So I just write that day off as though it was a hard day that led to a lot more hard days that actually helped me understand some perspective. So I'm not really too stressed about that. I know the latest video was like one of those things where it could go either way. People can judge it how they want, but it is what it is, I'm just here to entertain and tell stories and teach you guys how to ride dirt bikes and, connect with the online community. That's my goal. So I'm going to tell stories, and some people are going to like them, some people aren't, and I'm pretty cool with that. Yamaha TTR 125 is great, man. Modern day Gary Bailey. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. Thanks. One question though, how long will I have access to the online course after purchasing? Man, it's going to stay with you forever. So once you buy that thing, it's yours forever. You can always reference back on all those drills. And I know I say 1 hour per drill in the course just to kind of get you through it, but man, it takes so many more hours to make these things a habit. That's really like a 200-hour course, if not more, to some people that are newer. And so, you know, it's something that you literally could work on forever, and it's not going to, you won't perfect those things, you know, and the tiers on how you work on the stuff in our course is going to be on really easy flat ground. That's how we built it. We're like, how do we make it so accessible for the broad audience? And that's like build it in an area where you can almost ride in your backyard if you've got a backyard big enough. And then from there, you take it to the track and you work on all of those techniques at the track. And then from there, you compete. Those are the 3 layers that you should be thinking about doing a really, or performing your technique really well. I would love to do a video with Danger Boy. I'm sure it'll happen one day. It's me, dude. So I'm talking, it's me, dude. Just to reference that, I do some virtual coaching. I take 5 riders every 3 months. Our next one is coming up in January, which 3 of the 5 spots are already full. But our virtual class that we just dropped is a drill-driven class where you go and learn the drills and you follow the protocols. And it's over, I think it's actually 38 drills. I was been saying 40 because we have way more than 40 videos in there, but a lot of those are explanation videos. And so, yeah, it's like 36 or 38 drills, and they're in order. So you're building the blocks, right? So you're building foundation, building the foundation, building the foundation. So, you know, by the end, you should feel really good on the bike, and then you go challenge yourself with hard terrain and see if you can maintain those good positions that you learned. I'm going to do an off-season program. Yeah, that's the next step. It's going to be fitness-based. I got some creative ways to get you on the bike but not riding it and still working on your positioning while watching some Supercross and things like that. So I do have big plans, guys, but I got to be really honest. I'm tired. If I'm going to be honest, this last 6 months has worn me down. I'm going to take like at least 3 or 4 days off before Christmas, and then even some time off, like 3 or 4 days after Christmas, and then I'm right back into it for next year. But man, my creative mind has been going so crazy to trying to stay on top of this program and keep being what I would say one of the better guys in the industry of as far as giving you guys good content and keeping you guys safe and fast. That's always been my goal, but it's getting harder and harder to do. You know, like we got more people coming into the space, and we're doing our best to be innovative, to do the things that no one's done before, and to do it the best. You know, I think there's a saying that Carson said to me the other day. He's like, there's 3 ways to win. You cheat, you're the first, or you're the best. I don't want to cheat, but I'm okay with being first and the best. And so we're just trying to do it in an honest way. We're trying to do it the best way, and we're trying to be the first with a lot of it. And we're not always going to be that, but we're always going to strive to be the best. So anyways, that's that. Cajun mudslingers. Dude, you know what? There's an actual word I just learned for it. It's called production anxiety, and I have it so much, and it comes from it's a bit of a problem from when I was a kid because my dad, you know, I always told my dad that I wanted to be a pro racer, and he was always real hard on me about working harder, you're not working hard enough. And so now as an adult, when I'm like chilling, man, it is hard. I feel like I always should have to be doing something, and I'm getting better, right? Like I'm starting to reward myself. I'm starting to take time. But production anxiety is a real thing, especially when you've been grinding all your life and you don't know any different. So, Gabriel, awesome, man. I hope you really enjoy it. I'm excited. People are starting to post their videos in the Facebook group. So basically, just a reference. You sign up for the online course, you get access to all of these drills in order. You get some free bonus content, which comes in the form of like checklists and things you probably wouldn't think of. And then also, it puts you in a private Facebook group where I'm interacting daily and checking on people's riding, tweaking things if it's way off, and really just overseeing everyone in there and kind of creating community in that group. So it's just another way to kind of hang out with me and also get better on your dirt bike. You're definitely going to get better on your dirt bike. Probably going to be more fun doing that than talking to me. Thanks for all the comments there. I don't know why you're saying Shark once a month. I really take your course, but would only be able to practice once a week probably. Could I still get the course and do it at my own pace? Big Dave talks. Man, if you could practice once a week and put an hour and a half on the bike, you could make big strides. You could make big strides. You don't need a lot of seat time. You need focused seat time, strategic seat time. And when you have that strategic thought, like, what I was telling in the Facebook group the other day, I was saying, like, look, guys, this course is more about building the mind than anything. Most of us don't go to the track and think about what we're doing while we're riding. We go to the track and just have fun, which there's nothing wrong with that, but we're not getting better doing that. Cajun Mudslingers, I'd love to come there. Send me an email, tyler@themxfactory.com. But we don't spend time rebuilding the mind and training our brain muscle on how to think about our body position while we're riding, because most of us are just surviving, let's face it. Most of us are just out there surviving, trying to stay on the bike, trying not to crash. And, we're not thinking about what we're actually doing on the bike. Therefore, we don't get better, or we just very gradually get better, and then we have injuries and things like that. So the course is designed to slow you down. I say 50% speed in the course. And it is designed to be in a very simple place to ride. Cajun Mudslingers Pimp, yeah, thanks. And it's designed to help you build your brain muscle and help you build the foundation. That way, when you go to the track, you're safe and you just naturally get faster. So anyways, it's a cool course. I'm really excited about it. Oh, designed to make you mega cash. Are you still doing the fail video? We're bringing them back, I promise. I'm building a YouTube studio in my garage actually right now. And, it's something that a lot of people have asked about. And so I think I'm just going to bring it back. We made a whole nother channel for it. And we did like 60 episodes of that. Cody isn't working with us anymore, so we don't have him as a co-host, but we'll have someone. And it'll be myself, and we'll get back to it. Is it still blurry? Because my server's kind of jacked here. Your stream is all pixelated, by the way. Sorry. So is my my Wi-Fi here. I kind of live out in the country a little bit, so my Wi-Fi is a little jacked. 2022 450 Supercross track champ. I'm gonna go with someone new. I'm gonna go with Dylan Ferrandis. He didn't win the Supercross 450, but man, he is fast. He is motivated, and the bike's good. I would like to see an American win. And I have nothing against people from overseas, but we're in America. So, just nice if that happens that way. Is it still blurry, guys? It's still blurry? Dang. Sorry. I wish it wasn't, but thanks for sticking in there. So your course is only for MX, not Enduro, is that correct? So I've had this question a few times. If you go through that course, your Enduro will improve 100%. It's teaching you how to be in balance with power. It's teaching you how to be in balance with braking. It's teaching you how to get in the right positions where you use all your major muscles while you're riding the bike. Now, are there slightly different things in woods that you're going to use? Yeah, maybe so, but it's not that much. And that's why you have guys like Ryan Sipes who can ride anything really well, just because he's got a great foundation. His technique is really good. When you watch him ride, you're like, wow, he looks like he's always in the right position. You've got to, and I'm going to say it over and over, you guys have to build the foundation if you ever want to have some success and be safe on the bike. If you don't take the time to do that, if you don't take 3 months out of your whole riding career to build that foundation, you're always going to be chasing your tail. You're always going to be picking yourself up off the ground. You're always going to be going to the hospital, and you're never going to make any major progress. I see a lot of people get better, but it takes them 10 years and 5 injuries to do it, and they're still not that, they're not meeting their true potential. And so that's really what the course is designed for, is for people to meet their true potential and, really build a solid foundation. And it's cheap enough. It's cheaper than one private lesson with me. Let's face it, guys. You're getting like 40 hours of work for cheaper than you booking one private lesson with me, which we would work on one of those drills in that private. Don't go, when you come into private lesson with me, you're not coming there out, you're coming there to learn it the right way. And so it's a long journey to get really good from coaching in person. This course is the long journey, right? And it's up to you to kind of implement. And I'm in the Facebook group to oversee it. So it's the best thing that you could do if you don't have a ton of money to invest in your riding. If you can't afford the $250, you're going to pay it in doctor bills at some point, or a broken bike, or whatever the case may be. You're going to pay that back. If you don't take the time to build the foundation, you're going to lose that money at some point. So anyways, that's what it's all for. I'm going to leave the link here for some of you guys that are interested in it. What can I do home to train for motocross if I don't have a track? Take the course. You can do it at home. All you need is 100 feet by 50 feet wide. And that's even being generous. On a smaller bike, maybe even less. Would you ride throughout the winter in the snow, or recommend taking the winter off? I mean, I've never really ridden in the snow. I've always lived in the South all my life. So I don't really have a great answer for that. But I'm going to come up with some workout series that are specific to motocross, and a fun little stuff you can do while you're watching Supercross this year. And I think you guys will like it, just to keep you on the bike. You may be in the garage or whatever, but it'll be fun. Will you do in-person training? Yeah, I'm doing in-person training now. Just private lessons and travel camps is all I'm going to do for 2022, because I have so many travel camps. I'll be building a couple more courses, some real niche courses, like how to hit a rut, how to wheelie, how to jump, but like really in-depth. Every different type of jump face, sandy, rutted, kickers, hard pack, steep, not steep, like very in-depth stuff where you guys can like watch this, go find all these obstacles and learn how to jump the correct way. Same thing with ruts, every different type of rut, sandy rut, deep rut, muddy rut, long rut, short rut, everything. So we have big plans on building out these really, really detailed courses for you guys. And then I'm just going to do private lessons here in Austin and travel camps. We already have like about 10 travel camps in the works. So I'd love to come see you guys for some travel camps. I'll be up north a lot this winter, just because I didn't get to get up north summer. So I'll be doing like the Minnesota, Ohio, go up into Washington, do Idaho, do quite a few travel camps up north. So anyways, thanks, Gabriel. Cooper. I don't have that Cajun. I do have that. I've done it for years. I just don't have it in a course or in an outline just yet, but we are working on that. One of my old employees, she's a trainer around motocross, so we're working on that. Jeff, yeah, I'm coming back to Skyline for sure. Skyline was awesome. Gabriel, I'll probably do a Leadville camp this year. I really love going to Leadville. It's a great place. So be on the lookout. We'll have my camp series for the year is going to be the Technique Tour. And we've already posted a couple dates on it. I've got a South Carolina in January, and then I've got a California in the beginning of February. First weekend in February. So if you guys are in California, Southern California, I'll be at Verona Oaks first weekend in February. Come see me and be great. Go to the mxfactory.com. Jeff, sweet. I will ride that bike 100%. Go to bed, Tyler. Gotta go to bed. All right, Tyler. We'll see you, buddy. I'm going to do the same pretty soon. I'm gonna cap this thing at 30 minutes. We got 30 more seconds. Anything you guys got to say for the last 30 seconds? I'm going to post the Technique Masterclass link in the description of this video. So if you want to go back and you're watching this, you get into that, man. It's really going to help you guys. And otherwise, we'll see you on another live. Signed up. Sweet, Dr. Vortex. All right, 2, 1. Love you guys so much. Honestly, you guys have done a lot for my life, and I hope I've done a lot for yours. Let's keep this ball rolling. You guys have a great night.